working on a project called These Rooms. It's a creative collaboration between Anu and Cushcan Dance Theatre. And it's based on historical references to stories from North King Street, where 15 civilian men were killed in April of 1916.
We would imagine that audiences will feel very, very much immersed and involved in the events as they happened, which will create a very rich embodied and very physically embodied experience, which will happen in real time in a space that's not in a traditional theatre environment.
Future Histories will involve 16 artists in Kilmainham Jail, majority of whom are live performance artists. And really what we're trying to do is use the site and the artists to create kind of new perspectives, and I suppose use a contemporary lens to reflect our understandings of what happened during the Rising and its aftermath.
The project's working title is The Souvenir Shop. We're basically going to establish a little shop in the centre of Dublin and explore the possibilities and the memories and the story of 1916 in a contemporary way.
Stocha another whole casement project. Sure tá ann nó choreografadóireacht ach choreografadóireacht a whole buintú sáid de charpanna ach freisin de mhuintir. So ha me géirí kind of struchtúr nua chruthú. A tá bunathe spéirichas Rory McHasman, Roger Casement.
Our project is called A Poet's Rising. Essentially what we've done is we've asked 6 contemporary poets to write a newly commissioned poem on a specific event or individual or location centred around the Rising.
In the Shadow of the State seeks to explore ideas of statehood from the perspective of the female body, and in particular think about the resonances of the birth of the state and what that might mean for women today.
We're working with experts from law, medicine, material culture and music to develop a series of live events in different historically resonant spaces, and this will culminate in a final artwork towards the end of 2016.
What's exciting about this project is that Jessie and Sarah will work with different groups across the UK and Ireland and really bring a community and audience aspect into the delivery and the development and authorship of this as a project.
The project will be a video work that will be shot both in Dublin and in Donegal.
We'll show it here at the Regional Culture Centre in July 2016 as part of the Éire Arts Festival, and then it'll go to Dublin to the hÉireann Gallery before the end of 2016 and to Matt Galleries London in 2017.
hÉireann is going to be a major sound project available to a very wide public, and the subject will be a group of young Dublin-based people 18 to 25 who would be experiencing disenfranchisement in some manner or form.
Scríomhnáir mé, is Éireann mé, scioltar mé, sé teidir mochans go ná visionaries and their words. Tá muid deireadh isteach Aisling Canary an Éire amach, agus náisiúirí cultúrtha, agus polúla, agus féinúlacht. So anna go d'oibris din sin, agus ag deireadh le beis ar siúl sa Temple Bar Tradfest agus a Flacháil na hÉireann.
My best interpretation of the Patriots is that they are dreamers. They were aspiring to something new, and I believe that art is the perfect way to remind ourselves to kind of reinvent on a daily basis.
I think it's really important to know about commemorations, that it's not just about the past and what may have happened, but it's about the future.
It's very important that we acknowledge the fact that those that signed the proclamation and were involved with the Easter Rising were artists, and those artists were dealing with the contemporary.
Reflecting on 1916 gives us an opportunity as a society to think about what kind of social change we might need to effect in the present.
Mar gadastín umsta gomach gachang ranka, should dash doing smuineh carp nua airnach, carpatá foilteach, carpatá buga, carp freshen a hugan deshna the na carpan fod and the size na carpan fod hugging satir.
It's very important for us to value the artists' input, and the Arts Council funding mean that we can fully support those artists in their preparations and in the work that they're making to fully respond to the subject.